welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one I have been super excited to film. I used to watch these videos on YouTube like before I got pregnant, and they're still my absolute favorite videos to watch, so I'm so excited that I'm making one. It is baby names I love but won't be using. I think what I'm gonna do is go through the girl names first, and then do boy names, and then do unisex names, because I have a couple unisex names in here. And then at the very end, I will tell you what my baby girl's name is. So we're just gonna dive right in, because sometimes like these videos can be really long and I don't want that. So the first one is Delilah Grace. I wrote them out just because, like, in case you guys wanted to see spelling and stuff, but I absolutely love the name Delilah. I think it's so cute. And I just think it pairs really well with the middle name Grace. Yeah, like Kyle just didn't really like it. And a couple of people I told were like, oh, well, people are gonna think of that song like Hey There Delilah. And then I was like, I can't use it now. So anyways, there's that name. The next one is, guys, I obsessed over this name for weeks. I tried to convince Kyle that we needed to name our baby this if it was a girl. I was like, come on, like we can name her something longer and just call her this. But no matter how much convincing I did, like this just wasn't her name. But if you guys need a name, please somebody use this. But it's Winnie Rose. I think those two names together just sound so beautiful, and I think Winnie is such a pretty name. But if you're roughly the same age as me, you think Winnie, you think the Pooh, and it just kind of ruined it for us, and so I don't get that name, but it's fine, somebody else can use it. And funny story, our nursery theme is Winnie the Pooh now, and so like it would just have not worked if we named her Winnie, because literally all the stuff in her nursery would have Winnie the Pooh on it. This next one is Goldie. I know that's like kind of like a color or whatever, but I've actually loved this name since I watched a movie with Goldie Hawn in it. And I remember the very first movie I watched of hers, I was like, oh my god, her name is so cool. And it's just like a little different to where, I don't know if, sometimes it's just hard to convince people of weird names or like unique names. This next one, I like it either way. Like I wanted to pair them together, but I didn't really care which one was the first name, which one was the middle name. And that is Linen Marley or Marley Linen. I think those are both really pretty names. I think they sound really good together. The only thing about Linen is it's like really popular right now, so I wouldn't use it for that reason. Like there's a lot of Instagrammers and YouTubers and like Pinteresters who have been using that name this year. It's spelled a couple different ways, but I wouldn't use it for that reason. But I think Marley is really pretty for a girl. But yeah, the next one is Aurora, and call her Rory. I think that that's just so pretty. I know I'm probably saying that they're all just so pretty, but that's because I just love them so much. But I really like the nickname Rory. I think that that is just kind of a cool way to have Aurora and then like have the nickname for it. But yeah, I don't know, we just decided on something different because that one is also kind of popular too, and we both don't want something to where like she's gonna have like another girl in her class with the same name, or we don't want her to be able to go to one of those like the keychain stands and be able to find her name. Like we don't want that. We want her to be like the one and only with her name. This next one is Mercy. I think this name is so pretty. I actually didn't even think of this as being a name until I was on Instagram one day, and this girl, she named her daughter Mercy, and I just thought it was really pretty. And then I looked it up, and like I can't remember exactly what the meaning was to it, but it was really cool. Like it was a cool meaning to the name. This next one I would spell either way, and that is Kingsley. I like it because like the name Kinley and Kinsey are both really popular, but I don't know anyone named Kingsley. And we actually almost settled on this name a couple weeks ago, probably like over a month ago actually, but we just really liked it. And then I don't know, we just kind of like didn't love it as much, and so that's not gonna be her name. So if you guys need a name, pick that. I think it's so cute, and like you can spell it like different than how I did too. Like it ends in Lee, so like you can spell it literally however you want. And then I also tried to combine mine and Kyle's names a couple different ways, but our names have so many of the same letters and they're both so short to where you couldn't really combine them, because the only name I could come up with was Kylie, because like my name's Hallie and his name's Kyle, but like the way that my name is spelled, like it would literally just spell Kyle, because like my name is Lee, but it's like L-L-E, like there's not two E's or nothing, so it would literally just spell Kyle. And then same with Kaylee, like you could put a K on the beginning of my name, but it would be like K-A-L-L-E, and like that just sounds like call, or like Callie, like no one would call her Kaylee. So yeah, we can't combine our names. Okay, on to the boys. This name is personally probably still one of my very favorites, but it just doesn't sound the best with Kyle's last name, and that is Archer Reed, or just the first name Reed. Kyle really liked the name Reed for a boy, but I don't like the way like the double R sound, and that goes to my next two names, which is Ross and Royce. I actually really love both of these names, and Kyle loves both of these names, but like it just doesn't sound good with having an R last name. So if you guys are looking for R names like Reed, Ross, Royce, those are all super cute. Okay, this next one, guys, you can't make fun of me because this is literally, I think, let me just check real quick. Yeah, this is literally my favorite boy name in here. We're never gonna use it though because I just can't get people on board with it as much as I would like to. Like Kyle likes this name, but just like not enough, because when we went to our ultrasound appointment, we had a boy's name picked out and a girl's name, and I'm not gonna read the boy name that we had picked out just in case in the future we do have another kid and if we happen to use it, but I'm gonna read you everything else. But the name that I wanted to use is Birdie Alexander. I think that just sounds so cool. Like I think Birdie is like, it's like bohemian enough for me, but then like Alexander is like a powerful name, so like Birdie Alexander, like you get the best of both, to where it's like still classy, but it's still kind of like a free-spirited type name, and those are the names I love. And if you guys want to use it, go ahead, because I'm never gonna get to, so it's fine. The next one is Arthur, or call him Artie. Arthur is a family name in my family, but I think the nickname Artie is really cute. I mean, that's really close to Archie, but yeah, we didn't really like talk about this name a lot. Like I don't even know if I told Kyle I liked it, but yeah, that's just the name I like. So if anybody in my family is watching this and you need a boy name, like this would be a really good way to have like a family name. The next one is Beckett, or call him Beck, which I think is just so cute. I really do, because it's like a longer name with like a short nickname, and I really like those names, and I think that's because my name is so short to where like people call me Hal or Hals, but like not on a daily. Like my name is Hallie, that's what people call me, and I think it's just really cool, like if you have a name that has like a nickname to it, like our baby girl's name, like there's like 6 nicknames to it, so I think that's cool. The next one is Wilder. Guys, Wilder rolls just sounds so good. Like I just think that's just like, that kid is gonna do great things. The next one is Kingston, and that one kind of goes along with Kingsley. I just really liked both of those. Like obviously if you had twins I wouldn't name them Kingsley and Kingston because that's like so close, but it's kind of like if you go in for your gender appointment and you're like, oh, I don't want to know if it's a boy or a girl, you could be like, oh well, when we find out it's gonna be Kingston or Kingsley. I think that's how I would more so use that name, but I think they're both so good. And like the nickname could be Kings, like boy or girl. Like that nickname is just like, it's so good, so good. All right, these next ones are unisex names that I personally really like. But this first one, I tried to talk Kyle into it for a girl, but like I like the name we have now so much better. But I have Sunny or Sunsin, and the name I really like is Sunny for a girl, but spelled with a U, like the sun, not like S-O. I think S-O is like a boy, and like S-U is for a girl. But I also really like the name Sunsin. I think that's cute. I think it would be a unisex name. Like if you named her like Sunsin and like called her Sunny. Guys, that's gorgeous. If you're having a summer baby, like if you guys need a name suggestion, guys, that's so cute. The next one is Linen. I know I talked about that one for the girl earlier for like Linen Marley or Marley Linen, but Linen could also be a boy's name. I think it would be a really cute middle name for a boy. Just cause like it is such, like it's a last name, like John Lennon, like that's where people started getting this name from. So like you could really use it for whoever you wanted or however you wanted. This next name you guys might think is a little weird, but it's Harbor, like an ocean harbor or whatever. I love this. I think it's cute. I think that if I would actually use this more for like a boy probably. Harbor, yeah. But it sounds really close to Harper, and I actually am related to like a couple different Harpers, but it's like too close to Harper for me to ever use. But yeah, in a different universe, it would be like if I had a girl named Hattie and then a boy named Harbor, it'd be like Hallie, Hattie, Harbor. But I'm not really a fan of like everyone in the family having the same letter, but like in an alternate universe, like that's what I would have done. But yeah, that's one. And then actually this last one, when we first found out I was pregnant, we did talk about naming our baby this, whether it was a boy or a girl, and like still finding out and stuff, so like we could buy like either like cute pink stuff or like more boy stuff. But we did talk about naming our baby this either way, but then we just were kind of like, no, like we're just gonna like shop around and look at some different names. But that name is Phoenix, and I think that name is super pretty. And if you guys want a unisex name like Phoenix, like that's a really good girl name, but it's also like a powerful boy name because like of what a phoenix is. Like if you look up the meaning of like a phoenix, like that would be a cool name for anybody. But yeah, those are the baby names I love but won't be using because we have our baby girl's name picked out. And if you're ready for it, I'll tell you. Her first name is Magnolia and her middle name is Jane. So it's gonna be Magnolia Jane Rolls. And I'm so excited that that's our baby's name. And for those of you who have already asked me about this, because I did tell some people at school this name because I just like needed some opinions on it. Like we were gonna name her this like no matter what, but like I am just one of those people who's like, what do you guys think of this name? But people have asked me what we're gonna call her, like if we're gonna call her Magnolia or if she's gonna have a nickname. Her nickname is going to be Nola, like N-O-L-A. So that's what we're planning on calling her if we don't call her Magnolia. I'll probably call her Magnolia like all the time because like right now I just call her baby, but I'm gonna start calling her Magnolia, and I will probably use that. But I know that a lot of times like if your kid has a long name, like the mom is like the only person who ever calls them by their full name. So we are also gonna call her Nola. But yeah, that's my baby girl's name and the names I won't be using. I really like to do these videos because I really like to look at names, and I might be doing one of these like in the future if you guys liked it, because I've seen some people do that, like where they take a theme where it's like baby names I love but won't be using, like winter edition, or like good for this zodiac sign and stuff. So I love talking about names, and if you guys are interested in that, comment down below, because I would love to do more baby name videos, because baby names are awesome and people are always pregnant and people are always looking for names, or people are looking for names for like their dog or their fish or whatever. But anyways, if you guys aren't subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel, and then you'll be like updated on like when I post videos and stuff. And also comment and like down below. I really like doing this. It's a fun little hobby for me, and I hope you guys enjoy these videos also. Alright, I'll see you guys next Friday.